Listen, let me talk to all these net fans. You see, I was trying to stay cool today. I'm gonna wait till tomorrow and get on here, but I gotta talk to these net fans. I'm in Walmart. I was trying to leave everybody alone, but they keep coming on my stuff, talking about this and talking about that. Let's get these net fans on here because I'm gonna say it. I love Brooklyn. Look, hold on. Look, fuzzy. That's better. I'm from Brooklyn, born and raised. I've been living in Brooklyn before some of them net fans were even born. Born and raised, 162 Colleen Avenue. Went to PS 306, went to George Gershwin Junior High, went to Boys and Girls High. So Brooklyn is in me. But I've always been a Knicks fan. Always. Always been an avid basketball fan. I was a Laker fan when I was a baby because I like Magic, but I always been a Knicks fan. So my problem ain't with Brooklyn. My problem is with these net fans that all of a sudden Brooklyn get a team and they start dogging the Knicks. This is my problem. This is my problem right here. I'm trying not to get loud in this Walmart. People looking at me. Matter of fact, I'm going to my car so I can finish this. Go to my car because I gotta deal with this because people saying, well, you from Brooklyn, what's your problem? My problem ain't with Brooklyn. My church in Brooklyn. You crazy? Listen, my problem is these net fans that as soon as Brooklyn get a team, they jump over there. What the heck is this? Anybody ever seen this? LeBron James got his own potato chips. He ain't make the playoffs, but he got his own potato chips. Figure that out. When the Brooklyn Nets got a team, I was happy for them. I'm happy for Brooklyn. But then all of a sudden, all these Net fans come out of nowhere talk about the Knicks is trash. The Nets is now the team in New York. The Nets is the new team in New York. Are you stupid? Are you crazy? The Nets will never be the team for New York. See, all these young whippersnappers, they forget the days of Walt Frazier and Willis Reed when we were winning championships. Knicks went to the final 3 years in a row. Okay, take that out the picture. In my lifetime, in the 90s, we were the only team that Michael Jordan was worried about. The Knicks went to the finals in 1994. The Knicks suck, right? Oh, if the Knicks suck so bad, let me ponder this. The Bulls won in 91, they won in 92, and they won in 93. You know why they didn't win in 94? Because the Knicks put them out. Well, what happened to the Chicago Bulls in 1994? The Knicks eliminated them in the playoffs. And then the Bulls won again in 96 and 97 and 98. You know what happened in 1999? The Knicks went to the championship. The Knicks went to the championship in 99. So I like the Knicks ain't never done nothing. If you want to look for somebody who ain't never done nothing, what have the Nets won? They said, oh, well, the Nets had a good season. The Knicks had a bad season. Are you kidding me? Because y'all went to the playoff and got swept? How many playoff games did the Knicks win this year? 0. How many playoff games did the Nets win this year? 0. We in the same boat. We sit on the same couch. And everybody said, this is what y'all said. Y'all said that the Lakers and the Nets were going to be in the championship. That's what you said. Don't renege on it now. You said the Lakers and the Nets were going to be in the championship. When the Lakers went and got Russell Westbrook, when the Nets went and got James Harden, you said that's going to be the championship. And you know what happened? The Lakers didn't even make it to the playoffs, and the Nets didn't win a playoff game. And this is the problem. You see, when we go to Knick games, and I thank God for all the fans, Chris Rock and what's my man, Tracy Morgan, Jerry Seinfeld, all the fans that the Knicks have. And the Net fans, they got their fans. But when you go to a Knicks game, we ain't worried about who's there. We ain't texting for, oh, Chris Rock here. Oh, Fat Joe here. Da, 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 da. Oh, try to get a picture. Oh, no, we there for the game. We there for the Knicks. But you go to a Brooklyn Nets game, everybody, oh, Mary J. Oh, Jay-Z, Beyonce. You're more excited about the hoopla around it all. You're more excited about the concert and the Biggie music and all this stuff. Y'all can't wait till the hip-hop music start. At the Knicks game, we got a raggedy old man playing an organ, an old pipe organ out there. And that's what hype us up. You know what hype up the Brooklyn Nets fans? Hip-hop. This is basketball. This ain't hip-hop. This is basketball. Wearing all them Coogee sweaters. Got a Coogee uniform. Stop this foolishness. And I'm glad they lost. You know why I'm glad they lost? Because they got to put the focus back on basketball. Everybody, they want concerts. I told you before, all they do is put on cocoa butter and smoke weed at the Barclays Center. That's why it smells like cocoa butter and weed. And they'll never win a championship. I don't care how many players. You got Kyrie Irving. You got Kevin Durant. And you can't win a championship. You can't win a playoff game. A playoff game. Oh, well, at least we made the playoff. When the Knicks made the playoff last year, nobody wanted to say nothing. At least we won a game. It's ridiculous. It's a shame. And Brooklyn has no real fans. No real fans. You got folks that just like to be in a hoop, like the hype of it. It smelled like spilled Miller Lights. That's it. Hilton. And I'm saying, because somebody got to say something. Because all these folks, when you say something about the Nets, well, the Knicks suck. The Knicks suck. Well, what are your team? What your team? What the Nets do? They got swept. The Boston Celtics ain't sweep the Knicks. Matter of fact, do your research. The Boston Celtics got swept by the Knicks. I would want to say 1993. 92, 93. When the playoff was 3 games instead of having to win 4 games. The Knicks swept the Celtics. Yeah, soon as, and half of y'all Celtics, y'all Nets fans, y'all can't even name 5 players besides KD and Kyrie. Can't even name 5 players on the team. The Nets, go back to the Nets history. The history of the Nets. They were in New Jersey. Before that, they were in Nassau Coliseum in Long Island. They never won an NBA championship. They won an ABA championship, but that's just like the G League. Almost Basketball Association. That's what the ABA. They did that with Dr. J. And they ain't won nothing since. They went to the championship when Jason Kidd was their point guard, but they haven't won a championship since. So why you acting like they gonna take over New York like, oh, we finally got a team that's gonna win championships? They ain't won no more than what the Knicks won. And the Knicks have pedigree. We have background. We have something. We have some moxie in the city. There's before hip-hop and stuff, because this is new hip-hop generation. But before there was hip-hop, all of the gangsters and the mob and the mafia, they all Knick fans. John Gotti was a Knick fan. Stop this mess. Act like they're going to take over New York. New York didn't start when you was born. New York didn't start in 2000. Go back to the 60s and the 70s when the gangsters were shooting folks in front of fancy restaurants. They were doing it with Knicks shirts on. This whole new millennial movement. I've been to a Nets game, and I'm not impressed. I'd rather go to a Knicks game any day. It's too dark in there. I don't feel no life. I don't feel no life when I go to the Barclays Center. Madison Square Garden will always be the Mecca. I love Brooklyn, but y'all Net fans, y'all got to stop this foolishness. You got to stop this mess. Oh, the Nets going to take over New York. Are you kidding me? And I'm calling all of y'all, come back over to the Knicks. Come be a Knicks fan. I don't know why y'all hate the Knicks so much. We're going to change all that. I bleed orange and blue. I bleed orange and blue. I'm going to be orange and blue. I'm going to be a Knicks fan all the days, all my days. I'll show you. I got about 1,000 Knicks hats to choose from. And Lex, I don't hear none of the Nets fans saying nothing. When I go to a Knicks game, I wear Knicks attire. My boy Vozo, Jamie Vozo, when he go to a Knicks game, he wear Knicks clothes. You know what Nets fans wear when they go to Knicks games? High heels, stilettos, tight jeans. All kinds of foolishness. They don't wear Nets clothes. That's not a fan. You're not a fan. You just like the music. Yeah, that's all. You like the music. Where's your banner? Where's your Brooklyn Nets hats? How come you going to the Nets game and you going there with church clothes on? You go to the Nets game like you're going to the club. No, this is basketball. This is not the club. When we go to Knicks games, we go with Knicks clothes on. We go with Knicks hats on. When you go to Brooklyn Nets game, you're going like you're going to the 40-40 club. You're going like you're going to a backyard barbecue. This ain't a cookout. This is basketball. This ain't an R&B hip-hop concert. This is basketball. And the Nets will never be the team for New York. It will always be the Knicks. I said what I said, and I'll say it twice before I take it back. God bless you. Net fans, you're home just like the Knicks fans are. The difference is expectation. Peace out, y'all. Pray for them Net fans.